Hi, Roberta.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Good. I miss you very much. This is so
I
refreshing to
miss you
see
too.
you back in front of that little gray wall, Joe.
Well, you see me in the same capacity you've been seeing me the whole time. It's just that we're you just
Yeah, but
know
I
there's
know
proximity.
you're here now. I know you're back in town now. I know you're
And
here.
you're gonna come over and play video games with me tonight.
I am.
We should play Smash with our fans again. They were really
Oh, that
good
was
though.
fun. That used to be really fun. I'm down to do that.
But that all that aside, we are of course here to review RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars season 8. You know, it's become coming to me, I would say painfully clear who's going to win, but I also did not agree with the girl who went home tonight. I was shocked by that. I think she should be. I think the girl who went home tonight should have been in the top 4.
Shh.
Quite frankly,
I'm interested to see how they rank for you because I agree. The girl that went home, I don't think she was the worst one, and I'm interested to see who you think was the worst one because I talked to someone else
it's not
and they
about her
were
being
they.
the. It's not about being the worst or the best. It's just about. For me, it's more about. At this point, I believe that toward top 4, you have to start considering the entire track record. In my opinion.
Okay, but you before you always miss not I mean fuck track record. Now you want to be track record all of a sudden?
No, 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 I mean, whenever I'm just considering who I want in the top 4, toward the end of this, I mean, on All Stars, there's nothing really matters except I truly believe in my heart of hearts that on All Stars, you should be able to vote however you want to vote. There are no rules to voting on All Stars, literally none.
So
That being
does not
said,
come for the judges when they want to send people home? They can send whoever they home when they want.
yeah, I believe there's that track record be damned. It's all about the person who won that week. But in terms of who I want to see in the top, I think that she deserves to be in the top because she's
I
Alexis
agree.
did a really good job this season.
I agree
You
with
know,
that. I agree with that. And but going into the top of this episode, I have to say, I don't want to harp on this. I know she's made a million posts and tweets and people sending her mean comments, whatever. And we said last week, do not send her mean comments. We're just joking. But seeing Alexis sashaying into the room, huh? What?
I don't know. You were frozen for a second. What did we say last week?
I said last week, like I said, I don't want to harp on this because I know this girl has posted many things this week and people sending her
You know she cries.
she cries, but seeing Alexis sashay into the room, dancing in, samba in, like she's just so happy. I was like, bitch, you just did some shady shit last week. You
She
shady.
said, "La la la la, la's going home."
Literally, I was like, not smiling, bitch. At least look a little sad. Put some sad on your face.
Yeah, she is not perturbed. Lala Ree has gone home, but also everyone voted for Lala Ree.
Yeah,
Everyone voted for Lala Ree, which is, I guess, gagged me.
yeah, it gagged me too. It gagged me the
But
fuck too.
I guess not when you think about the fact that Alexis Michelle has an alliance with Candy, and Jimbo has an alliance with Candy, and um Jessica just loves Candy Muse. So I guess that it actually makes sense because Candy has 2 alliances, and Jessica's just like, I love Candy.
Yeah, but the Jimbo and Candy alliance isn't really a thing anymore ever since the whole Heidi thing, right? Like Jimbo keeps on saying, "I thought I had an alliance with Candy."
But Jimbo did say that she voted for her, that she voted for Lala because she has an alliance with Candy. She's like, well, I
Yeah,
don't know what Candy did, but I'm keeping up my end of the alliance. But I also know that Candy don't give a fuck. Candy will have an alliance with you and then send you right the fuck home.
which further is ocular proof that she was
That
twiddling around.
Heidi might have been onto something
Hello.
because Candy sat there and told, well, in so many words, told Alexa she had her back, and then at the first opportunity, Candy was like, that really actually kind of gagged me.
I mean, this is the kind of drag race I like to see. This is what I want to see, honey. I love that shit. And then
Shout
also
out Kevin Chasey Prodigy. This is what I want to
they
see.
go to they go to this talking head cut of Alexa saying that her winning this challenge is foreshadowing of what's to come in the end. And I said production was in that booth like, yeah, baby, tell us that because y'all is about to go to fucking home.
Well, whenever I was watching Alexis, because I wrote Alexis and Candy have an alliance, but it seems like Candy doesn't plan to honor that. I wrote that at the very top of the episode, which ended up being true. But then Jimbo brought up that Alexis said that she wouldn't send Lala home. Because Jimbo was like, wait, you said you wouldn't, you told Lala you had her back.
Mm-hmm. And then,
But in Untucked, we found out that she had made a deal with Candy, but we also now know that Candy doesn't honor alliances.
But then Alexis cleared it up. She said, I didn't promise. I just said I will never forget. Which, to her point, is a different thing. Saying, I promise I won't send you home, as opposed to, I will never forget what you did for me. I'll never forget it. I'm going to send you home, but I'll never forget it.
And Candy didn't say that she wouldn't send Alexis home, but she was like, I got you. Maybe she was like, I got you a one-way ticket back to New York. Maybe that's what she meant.
I like, girl, I'll see you on the A train.
Like, honestly, it's just super, super gaggy. The next day you walk in, did you realize that everyone had beards except Jimbo?
No, I didn't realize that.
Jessica, Alexis, and Candy all have beards.
How long was the break? Maybe they took like an extended break for a few days.
Girl, I don't know what was going on, but I was like, why does everyone have a beard?
Interesting.
I was really like, except Jimbo.
Yeah.
Jimbo did not have a beard.
And RuPaul lets the girls know that they are going to be doing a roast. We know they're a staple at this point. Drag Race is so formulaic. You know, that's not a read, but there are like 6 to 7 challenges to get every season, and they like sometimes they do doubles of some or whatever. So we
not every season,
most seasons. I want to say since your season, there's been a roast every season.
Damn, drag me.
Because that's a compliment. RuPaul knew that you would dominate.
Dominate. But yeah, I mean, I love her.
If you did a roast season 8, who do you think would have been your biggest competition?
Maybe Kim or Thorgy.
Yeah.
Not the Derek Barry erasure.
We've seen Derek Barry roast. We've seen Derek Barry to roast. I did get a chance to do a roast on Drag Race. I did do a roast on the first round of Super Secret Celebrity Drag Race, and I think I add super. It's not super.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say it's not super secret, just Secret Celebrity Drag Race.
Okay, we get it. We get it. You were on 2 seasons. We get it. Oh my God. You don't remember you were on the show with Kim Cattrall, but you remember Joey Fatone. Okay.
Joey Fatone.
Oh, okay. Was it not Joey Fatone? Which one was it?
First of all, wrong group, bitch.
Oh, it was Backstreet Boys.
Wrong group.
What's his name?
Yes.
What's his name? What's his name? The bunny.
AJ McLean, Princess Poppy.
And wasn't he on Masked Singer too? That was Joey Fatone. Joey Fatone was on Masked Singer. He was the bunny. He was really good on Masked Singer.
Yeah, he's a good performer. Wait, I have to call him Princess Poppy. That was his name. What's his
name? But you were there, not me.
I think it was Princess Poppy. Anyway,
I'm shocked you remember.
I believe it was Shocker 7.
No, that was Tatiana Ali.
Oh, I see. Let's see.
Yeah, she was Princess Poppy. Anyway, so
wait, really?
Yeah, they're doing the roast.
Wait, Jacob, what's your microphone? What mic are you using? You sound like you're in an echo chamber.
Oh, sorry, I'm using the Yeti mic in our bedroom.
There you go. That sounds better. You had to just move it to your mouth.
Yeah, and I heard that y'all be using that Yeti mic for other things in that bedroom. That's what I have heard.
Wait, that's all right. We have an ASMR secret porn account.
Ooh,
go find us.
What's the name of it?
It's a secret.
It's Ass SMR.
Oh my God. Should I start an ASMR? Just call ASMR. Or I'm just like rubbing my ass and different things on my ass for the ASMR of it.
I mean, you probably make a lot of money. People putting their ass on things, but specifically balloons and cakes is really big money in the kink world.
Should I do it, Bob?
I mean, if you want to open that line of revenue, it seems like it's not really in line with your branding, in my opinion. Sometimes when I think about you now, I think to myself, like, what would Jackie Aina do? And I don't think Jackie Aina would rub her ass on cakes. But you're also more camp than Jackie Aina. You know what I mean? Like you're not as like you're a little more silly than Jackie Aina. You're a little more let loose than Jackie Aina. You know?
Yeah.
And she was Poppy Love.
Poppy Love. Princess Poppy is a name though.
So
yeah, she was a girl in season 15.
Right. Princess Poppy.
why did RuPaul say that Carson gave us Zhuzh?
I
I
mean,
Googled it, and Zhuzh apparently came around in the 1960s. Apparently, I was like, I Googled, did Carson Kressley create
he
Zhuzh?
probably repopularized it though with Queer Eye, because when Queer Eye came into into the world, I think it popularized a lot of like gay stuff that we were already saying, but it was like one of the big first like gay ensemble shows. So a lot of their stuff they probably put into canon, like made it a thing.
Oh, Zhuzh is Yiddish.
Yeah.
Zhuzh, also spelled zhush, is a verb to make something more lively, interesting, and stylish. It is a fairly recent slang term,
See?
first appearing in the mid-1960s in gay communities in the UK in the sense to improve the look of one's clothing or outfit. That's according to dictionary.com. So maybe it's not Yiddish.
I mean, why
According
can't
to
it be?
dictionary.com, it's like gay slang from the 60s.
Well, maybe it's both. I can do both.
Maybe.
I can do both. What are you drinking? I'm drinking Crystal Light, the peach iced tea.
I'm doing Crystal Light black lemonade with bubbly.
We're both
My
drinking
God.
Crystal Light. I miss you so much.
You know I drink Crystal Light all the time with my old ass.
Okay.
I love some Crystal Light.
So they're doing the roast, and Alexis gets to choose the order. No, it wasn't Alexis. Yes, Alexis gets to choose the order.
Yeah, because Alexis won the last
We'll do a
challenge.
challenge, which is fair. And then they're going around the room, and Jimbo is doing a character. Now, obviously, I mean, y'all saw the episode. She does a good job. But I'm kind of like, you kind of did like I get being self-referential, and especially in All Stars. But I'm like, part of me wants to just see Jimbo do the roast as opposed to Joan Rivers doing the roast. I wonder, like, what would Jimbo be doing a roast? But maybe they feel they're just stronger as a character, and that's the better way to go to secure the bag. But I would like to see just Jimbo do the roast.
I feel like Jimbo's always in character. Like, even in the workroom, she's always talking like this. Like, she's never like, hey, y'all, what's up? She's always like, oh, Candy.
Yeah.
Like, even
like,
Jimbo
what
herself
would
is a
that
character,
person
you
be
know?
like doing the roast? Like, so how would that person land? How would that person tell jokes? How would that person do punchlines? Like, I'm interested in seeing that. Like,
It's
like, I
interesting.
want to know what
Jimbo's
that
sense
looks
of
like.
humor
You know?
tends to be less pointed and more abstract, kooky and goofy, like in the way that she was with, like, kind of like Katya, but even more. I don't know. Her and Katya have similarities in their sense of humor that sometimes it's just completely nonsensical.
Yeah, I agree.
But also I feel like Jessica Wilde is like, doesn't want to be mean. She's like, wants to be nice, and I'm like, what? Like, at a rosemary? What?
Yeah, but I get that, but also, like, I remember the year that I did one year when I did the haters roast, and Jinx was like, she's like, you know what? This year the roast, I'm not doing any like joke. I'm not making fun of people's bodies and people's sexuality. Blah 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 blah.
But she said she wasn't gonna be mean. She said she's not gonna shame their bodies. All Jinx didn't say I'm not gonna be mean. All she said was I'm not gonna make fun of anyone's body, basically. Because she did that at the roast the year I did it with her too.
Got it. But I think maybe that's what Jessica is leaning, because when she as you see when she does her roast, she has some good jokes, but it just weren't.
I would much rather you make fun of my body than me as a person. Like, if you making fun of my little belly is not the same as being like, at your core you're a bad person. I would much rather you be like, you got a belly. I'm like, I know. I can cackle at me having a belly.
Oh, I like all of it. At a roast, I like all of it. Baby, get me together. When people make fun of me, I mean, again, among my friends and family, like, that is just how I navigate with my friends and family. We're always kind of cracking jokes with each other. So I'm all about it, bitch. Come at me. I live.
I mean, me too. I mean, I don't mind the personal digs either, but I'm just intrigued by Jinx that did, being like, I don't want to be offensive, so I'm just gonna literally attack you at who you are, like, just the essence of what makes you you. It's like, damn, girl, she's trying to like make a nigga bleed. Now, on we have two girls with roast experience here. Candy Muse won her last roast, and Alexis Michelle had to lip sync for her life during the roast.
The infamous Alexis Michelle in green for the Michelle Visage roast.
And they were doing
Alexis
Dolly.
has
I
had
think weren't they
some-
lip syncing to Dolly Parton?
I remember she had a green hat. I remember she took the green hat out, whatever song it was. It was weird.
What Dolly song did y'all lip sync to on on All Stars?
Bitch, I don't know. I didn't do it. I don't remember.
My favorite Dolly song is Two Doors Down.
Oh no, it definitely wasn't that.
It's
You know
a
that one
Dolly
is-
Parton song that's like out of control and something, something, something. If that helps.
All Star 7
don't know.
or Alexis Michelle.
Oh, Baby, I'm Burning.
Oh, well, you should know Two Doors. You look at Two Doors Down is when they goes, 2 doors down, they're laughing and dancing and having a party. 2 doors. It's so good. Dolly Parton can write some good music.
She's a great writer. That's why, bitch. That's why she has a fucking multi-cajillionaire, bitch.
Love Miss Appalachia.
So they're
But I
working
feel like
with-
those, so Candy definitely has a leg up and Alexis has a leg down, which Alexis normally wants to have both her legs up because this bitch is horny.
Yeah, someone made a joke of. Oh no, I wrote down some jokes that I really liked later. So they're working with Alec Mapa and Michelle Visage on their material, and they asked Candy to speak to slow it down and to speak a little clearer. And I'm like, baby, asking fucking Candy to speak clearer is like asking Bianca not to do every fucking rail of line of cocaine she sees in front of her fucking nose. It's really
It's like asking Michelle to wear a turtleneck. Yeah, I mean, Candy
not
has
gonna-
a speech impediment,
and
clearly.
that's is what it is. And she's having
But also, we understand her
yeah. I mean,
most of the time.
But I think in the context of like this roast, like a lot of comedy, like you have to hear the punchlines, and if you don't hear the punchlines, you don't get the jokes. And she's having a hard time saying equestrian, and I'm like, she should just make a joke about not being able to say equestrian.
She figured it out though.
She did. She ended up doing it for the thing, but I was like, it would be funny if she made a joke about not being able to do equestrian, saying the word.
It's really interesting how like the editing tries to tell us who's funny and who's not. Like I'm listening to the jokes that Alexis is telling, and they're like the music's like dope doo 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 doo. And I remember being like, I don't think these jokes are that bad. But the editing is making it seem like they're bad jokes.
Yeah, I agree, but also something about her pacing felt weird too. Like hers felt like
Same with they did with Jessica too though. Also, Jessica had the doo 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 music too.
yeah, and and later on we're gonna get there, but I wrote down I don't like the Joan Rivers voice, and I know it allegedly sounds like Joan Rivers. To me, it doesn't give Joan Rivers to you. I mean, yes, it does give Joan Rivers, but I don't like it.
It gives Joan Rivers enough. I mean, can you do a Joan Rivers voice?
No, I can't. I cannot do impersonations at all.
Oh, just try. Give it a. Oh, come on. Oh, Monet, please just give it a try. Come on, grow up. Oh, grow up.
Grow up. I went down to the deli yesterday and he had a fucking salami in his pants. Grow up.
That's a pretty good Joan Rivers. I mean, all you have to do is, you're always exhausted when you're talking. And you just got to do a New York accent. You're just like, oh, come on. When I was a child, I was so ugly. When I was born, the doctor slapped everyone. It was horrible.
Yeah, I'm more of a Joy Behar and a Whoopi Goldberg. Those are the ones I can really do.
Joy Behar.
She don't because Trump. I've been on the View for 30 years and I like Trump.
Well, here's the thing with Joy Behar. Where is she from? Is she from New York City?
Yeah, girl, from Queens.
Even her name. When you say her name, you have a New York accent. When you say Behar,
Oh, she might be from Brooklyn, actually, from Bensonhurst.
she's from Williamsburg, honey.
Williamsburg.
Born in Billyburg. She is 80 years old.
I know Joy Behar is she be up in the View, 80 years old, cracking me up. She's so funny.
Like, it's okay to I mean, obviously she's not tired or anything, but I feel like by 80, I'd be like, I want to sit down.
But also, bitch,
I don't want to go to work
Joy works
5 days a week.
She works she works like 3 days out of the week. Joy Behar is always off of the show. Like she just randomly, I think she doesn't work on Mondays, I think. And she doesn't work on another day. She just will randomly just not be there because she's been there for so long. She could probably pick and choose.
And she's 80. Like, how old is Carol Burnett?
Bitch, the other day, Oh.
90. Oh, she's 90.
The other day, but Sunny Hostin and the Republican Alyssa, they had a fucking argument on the show. It was so good. It brought me back to the old Meghan McCain days, and I was living.
Melissa.
Huh?
That's Joan Rivers' daughter's name. Melissa. Meghan McCain versus Rosie O'Donnell was truly insane.
Wow, there's so many. I watched a compilation of Meghan McCain. Oh, wait, you know what? We got a GLAAD award.
Not Meghan McCain. Elizabeth Hasselbeck versus Rosie O'Donnell was insane.
Let me leave this lady alone. We got our GLAAD award. Let me leave this lady
I meant Elizabeth Hasselbeck. Elizabeth Hasselbeck. Didn't she come back for a little while?
No, she just did like a one-off. She wasn't like there for a while. I think she came back for like a week. I would like I would want to see what this fucking bitch would be on The View saying now with everything going on. Because she was anti-gay and all this stuff back then. I'm so curious as to what her politics would be now. Anyway, let me not go there. Anyway,
Elizabeth Hasselbeck. I've always wanted to do a show called The Mess, and I want to be like me, Peppermint, T.S. Madison. Who's that one lady I love? Keita Rose.
I don't know who Keita Rose is. You mean Keita Mean?
She's a TikToker. Is she mean? No, she's not mess. She's actually not mess. She just has really bold. I actually like her. She has really bold takes.
Oh, the black woman. The black woman. She's
always in her car,
and she always has the little mic.
She doesn't do the little mic anymore, but she used to.
She has some very interesting views. Man, I remember
some of them I agree with,
and some of them they get a little wild.
Yeah, and that's okay. So
Katya.
Funny. I think it's funny that like Alec was laughing at like the Richard convention joke, but Michelle was like, "It's not funny," and Alec was like fully laughing.
Which one?
Suck more dicks than Carson Kressley at a Richard convention.
Oh, was he?
It was like for Jimbo, and when it was like Michelle was like a what, and Jimbo was like a Richard convention, and Michelle was like not funny. Meanwhile, Alec Mapa was just like laughing.
Was he? I didn't notice. But
Alec Mapa,
he agreed
after
with
the Richard convention joke, Alec Mapa laughed very loud.
But then he just agreed with Michelle at the end of the day. He's like, yeah, you should blah blah blah. And I have to say, I didn't get it at first. When Jimbo explained it, I was like, oh, like dick. But I didn't get the joke at first either.
A side note, I really love this hoodie that Jimbo's wearing. It's so cute. Total side note. I just wrote down, I love this hoodie. Okay, can I ask, like, I don't know if I'm just like annoyed all the time, but like, why are all these queens coming into the workroom?
Because Drag Race is so big now, Bob. A lot of people who are fans of the show are fans of these queens, and they've been on, especially All Stars before. So just like
I'm a fan of Katya. I love Katya, but I don't know that I needed her like crawling around the workroom in this moment. Like, I would rather have them like have some real makeup moments. Is that a wild take?
I mean, I think it's a wild take. I just think Drag Race is at a point where it's referencing itself all the time, and these are people on the show, and I'm just like, sure.
But why couldn't they have Katya come in and do one of the walkthroughs as opposed to Katya just walking in while they're doing their makeup?
A walkthrough doing what? To your point, she didn't win anything.
It's not about her not winning anything. That's not the point. For example, if we're doing the stand-up comedy challenge,
why can't Vanjie come in and do the thing?
It's not about Vanjie not winning. It's about Vanjie doing a Snatch Game walkthrough. It's not because she didn't win anything. Vanjie has won things. But why would Vanjie do a Snatch? Why would they bring me in to do a walkthrough on a design challenge? Why would I be there for a design challenge?
Because you give very good constructive criticism, and you're an example of what not to do.
I just think it'd make more sense if I was there for a performance comedy challenge. And if I was there for like, or that just makes sense to me, but obviously Drag Race has a winning recipe, clearly.
So what challenge would you invite Katya to do a walkthrough on?
I would have Katya do sorry to take a sec. I would have Katya come in for a performance challenge for sure. Like a final lip sync. The when you write your own verse for a song.
Uh-huh.
She wrote a really great verse for Read You Wrote You. I would have her come in for any of the lip sync challenges, like a musical or something like that too. Comedy in general, yeah.
I remember her doing. What was the musical season 7?
They did the Glamazonian Airways.
Right. That was that.
But the thing is, I would have Katya come in for a challenge like this, but not during the makeup because they already met with Alec Mapa. Alec Mapa was the one helping them out. So Katya was just there to harass them while they were doing their makeup.
I also think that, again, Drag Race is so formulaic. They're trying to find different ways of things that they can do to engage us, the viewers, and the queens. And also, and Katya, like you said to your point earlier, Katya is weird. Katya is doing shit like crawling on the walls and asking them crazy questions. So I think they were just trying to try on some new shit to see like how it would go.
I mean, I have a feeling the fans probably loved it.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the
I
road.
also feel like if I went back to Drag Race, they'll never ask me. I don't even know why I bet I live down the road. I could have walked to World of Wonder.
You could. Shall we get this road to cooking?
Never called me. And also, Alexis is so horny. Jesus Christ, this girl's horny.
That was almost your little boo thing.
We went on literally one date.
Okay, that's almost. Okay, that's almost.
You what?
That's almost.
I don't know.
I think we did, but it wasn't like it was not a hot day. I told y'all before we watched each other's Drag Race audition tapes. And we watched Birdman and then we watched each other's Drag Race audition tapes. That was the date.
Damn. Well, Bob, shoot your shot now. Maybe Alexis is in the market.
Maybe
shot.
Maybe 7. Maybe 7.
The one that we just watched together?
Maybe it was so long ago. I don't even remember. It was a very long time ago. It was a very long time ago. So let's go. You want to go into the roast or the runway?
The roast.
So Alexis, I love the joke where she goes, "You don't have to say yes to everything," about Carson Kressley. I really enjoyed that one. And I really enjoyed her "Does this make my butt look big?" joke.
Also, they have a live audience. I'm fucking joking. We didn't have a live audience. I think it's the first time the live audience has come back.
Oh, probably. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, we didn't have All Star 7. And I wrote down, she looks like Kasha Davis. Don't she look like Kasha Davis?
I have to go back and look at her again. Is it in the?
Just like Kasha Davis. I was like, what?
It's not in the thing. I don't remember thinking that she looked like Kasha Davis.
I liked her,
but
go ahead.
I was just saying I do think that I think she did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think she did a good job too. I think she was funny. I liked her joke about the illegal fireworks in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Carson is still the biggest flamer to leave the state. And I also love her joke of Carson Kressley hosted How to Look Good Naked, which you don't.
Yeah,
I thought that was very funny. I was into that.
Yeah, she had some good jokes. To be honest, no one bombed.
No one at all. Everyone was good. No one bombed.
No one pulled a Utica. Girl, that Utica thing was wild.
I'm going to watch it after this. I want to watch it again.
Utica said, "You're a big, fat piece of shit. You're a whale. You're literally a whale. Your career is literally garbage. You bomb."
Wendy Williams
RuPaul,
is a fat whale.
Wendy Williams.
Go on to Jessica Wilde.
Jessica did a really good job.
I thought so too. I thought Jessica did a really fucking good job. I think that her pacing was slow. I thought her pacing was very slow. But as she got going, she did a really good job. And I liked her joke about Carson's that her drag name should be Sparked. What was it about the dog?
Sparky Visage.
Yeah.
Named after his 2 favorite animals.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the joke where she goes, I have not watched your stuff, and when I leave here, I'm still not going to watch it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I don't know what is up with this wig. It is not a good wig.
Terrible. She's had a lot of questionable wigs this season.
This one is wild.
Yeah.
And but I'm really gagged that she's doing really well. My only critique is that she's so reading the car. Like she's reading these cars.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that like these like big roles like fucking Comedy Central and shit, just get them a prompter. Get these bitches a prompter. Drag Race at the point now we can have a prompter.
Yeah, why can't we? Yeah, why is there no teleprompter?
You just get them a
Bitch,
prompter.
I had a teleprompter for my comedy special,
Girl, same. Just get them a prompter.
and I paid my special myself.
I guess maybe it adds to the challenge of making it. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Let's go into Candy Muse.
Sorry, do you have any memories of RuPaul reading from a teleprompter?
Say it again?
No. Ru doesn't read from a teleprompter.
Yeah, Ru does not read from a prompter. Ever.
Hey, real quick.
I'm saying, hey, actually, I'm telling them, hey, listen.
I'm going to say it. Listen. Listen. I know that you already enjoyed this episode, but if you could do us a favor, if you want to see the rest of this episode visually, see it, all of our episodes are available on our Patreon.
Yes, we have the full Monty. Every little second of me gathering this ball black bitch is on our Patreon for your uninterrupted viewing pleasure.
Are you in front of a mirror? Anyway, let's continue with the episode.
What do you spend on subscriptions every month? Okay, most of us think we spend around like $80 a month on subscriptions, but we're actually spending closer to $200. You have to check out Rocket Money. They help you manage and cancel a subscription that you don't need, want, or simply forgot about with just a tap. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions and monitors your spending and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that streaming app that you watch that one show of, or that free gaming trial that you never actually used. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any that you don't want or don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It is really that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses, so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks off. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Stop throwing your money away. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/rivalry. That's rocketmoney.com/rivalry. rocketmoney.com/rivalry. There is nothing worse than going to a doctor's appointment expecting to be the center of attention, and then your doctor seems like they just have better things to do and better places to be. Instead of listening to you intently and asking you how you feel and helping you along, the doctor is checking the clock, talking to the nurses, talking to little doctor friends. If you talk to me, I'm your patient. Listen, a surprise twist might work for a podcast or a movie, but not for your medical care, okay? On ZocDoc, you'll find quality doctors who focus on you, listen to you, and prioritize your care with no alarms and no surprises. ZocDoc is a free app where you can find amazing doctors and book appointments online. We're talking about booking appointments with thousands of top-rated, patient-reviewed doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance or are located near you and treat almost any condition that you're searching for. These doctors all have verified reviews from actual real patients, not bots, real people. The average wait time to see a doctor on ZocDoc is between 24 and 48 hours. That's it. You can even score same day appointments. Once you find the doctor that you want, you can book them immediately with just a few taps and no more waiting awkwardly or, holding with a receptionist. Go to ZocDoc.com/rivalry and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/rivalry. ZocDoc.com/rivalry.
Going on to Candy Muse. So Candy, I thought Candy looked really fucking good. Like, she looked so beautiful, and her hair, her makeup, she looked gorgeous. And I just wrote that she was speaking really fast. And I like that she was doing just answering some stuff in the moment and just doing some impromptu stuff. But Candy was the only person I didn't write like a joke down that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I didn't love them either. I did think RuPaul laughed a little too hard at the joke where she goes, "You're a good actor because you act like you have something nice to say about Alex Michelle." RuPaul laughed. I'd have been like, "Okay, all right, okay, honey, a little hee hawing a little too much."
Right.
Jacob, do white people say hee haw? Like, why you hee hawing?
Which they made up the fucking thing, hee haw.
But hee haw is laughing.
I don't even say that.
I was not aware that was the thing anybody said.
Right.
Have you ever said hee hell?
That must be a Southern thing because I didn't say that.
Hee hell.
What is the context you would use that in?
So
Like I mean, it's like
hell.
it's like you just say it to anything. You're like, yeah, you're gonna hee hee ha ha.
No, hee hell is like if Monet's in the corner laughing and I don't like that she's laughing something, I go hee hell. If I don't like that Monet's laughing, I say hee hell to Monet laughing.
I mean,
Does
I
that
guess
make,
the
does that make
equivalent
sense?
that me and my friends would do, we like if like I'm in the corner laughing and like let's like everybody reads me, and then Jacob would, like you read me and Jacob laughing, I would be like hee 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 hee. K-k-k-k.
Yeah, in the South we go hee hell, or we also go why you kikiing?
No, that is not a Southern thing.
I didn't say it was a Southern, but with Southerners say it. When it's not a New York thing, you swear everything's from New York City.
I did not say it's a New York thing. I was saying it's an everyone thing. I was not saying New York. I said it's an everyone thing.
I also did not say it was a Southern thing, but I'm saying we used to go, why you over there kikiing?
Yeah,
why you
like, you're the
kikiing?
That's the thing too. Yeah.
Jacob, did Jacob, has Rose Ritz ever asked someone why they were kikiing?
She does not. No, I would not say so.
All them busted
Have
ass
you ever
clothes
asked
that
someone
you
why
kiki
you over
with.
there kiki?
All
Why
the
you over
busted
there
ass clothes that
kikiing?
you kiki with. I ain't gonna fall if you see me, bitch. I'm her. I thought it was a good song. People are really trying to come from Meg. Did you like? I liked her.
I didn't know people were coming for Megan for her.
Yeah, because of the whole like they're saying she was nogging and stuff, and saying that the song wasn't good. I thought her is such a it's one of my favorite songs of hers actually.
I bet your jaw drop if you ever see me, bitch.
That's such a. I love anyway. Love Megan. Let's go into.
You already know who the fuck I am from your boyfriend downtown my Instagram and a broke ass girl that you
Busted.
kiki with. I bet your jaw drop if you ever see me, bitch.
Jumbo the Clown. Jimbo was the only person that had a talking head going into their set.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Mm-hmm. And Jimbo fucking shut it down. Jimbo is really, really funny. Some jokes that I wrote down that Jessica is so full of shit. It makes tulips. I had to autocorrect. What was it? She makes bum the diaper. Oh, she said Jessica is so full of shit. It makes RuPaul's diaper jealous. Yeah.
I like shit. There's more full of shit than Alexis's mouth at false.
Which work. I'm not like saying that like work, but work.
It was so more full of shit than Alexis Michelle. That was probably the best joke of the whole roast.
It was wild. Also, her fucking misdirection when she said, and let's please make some noise for the woman of the evening, Ellen DeGeneres. And then she does a few jokes. And she goes, I'm kidding. Please make some noise for Tilda Swinton. I thought it was very funny. The second
the Tilda Swinton really got me.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I just wrote, I like the bitch joke about Candy Muse. Some jokes she said about Candy Muse being a bitch, but it was really
she
funny.
said, Candy Muse is such a bitch that if you like something, you have to get her to smell your hand first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Like a dog.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah.
That was really good. It was Jimbo did a really good job. Like she killed it.
Except I did not like her Carson Kressley jokes.
That was the one you liked, the Tilda Swinton one.
No, that was the one thing that made me. But the rest of the joke after the Tilda Swinton bit, I did not find the Carson Kressley jokes funny.
To be fair, I didn't write any of them down after that, but I wrote down the ones I thought were funny. So to your point, I probably agree, but because I did not write any down.
So in the judging, Jimbo wins and everyone else is in the bottom.
But
they're really
the
splitting hairs at this point.
Runways.
Oh shit, runways, you're right.
Dang.
Bring it to the runway. Alexis Michelle. Okay, RuPaul. I don't love this. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not like Ru's won some great stuff. Michelle looks stunning.
Tom. I almost call him Tom of Finland. What is his name again?
Oh, do you want to talk about Jackie Wood?
Jackie Wood.
I at first was like, my first thought was, why is Lucy LaDuca a special guest on? I was like, we about to let loose.
Honestly, they should make "Let Loose" the official song of Drag Race from now on forevermore.
Let loose.
Yeah, whatever. Tom looks great. Alexa Michelle. I don't understand why. I love this outfit. This looks so fucking good. It looks stunning. I just don't understand why it was one of those like Santa Claus hats with the ball at the end of it.
Because that's a winter hat.
Right, but to me, in my mind, those are like specific to like Christmas, right?
I think it's specific to cold places, and Santa Claus is in a cold place. I think that's what it actually is. I love this look. I love this little I love this little knockoff Vera Bradley bag. This is
Vera Bradley. Is that what it's supposed to be?
It looks like a Vera Bradley to me.
No, the Vera Bradley bags are paisley, Bob. That's not paisley.
How do you know it's not paisley? It looks like it could be some print.
It's not. I promise it's not paisley. I think it's just an overnight bag for a hoe going on a ski vacation with her rich daddy.
Well, it was giving Vera Bradley to me. I love this look. I think this is such a great look. She just looks. It's not over the top, but it's just the extraness is in the right spots on the bag, around her head.
I agree.
On the tail of the hat. The hair is great. She looks really good. This is really good.
Even these large, chunky, oversized pearls, stunning. She looks really, really.
It might be my favorite look of the girls who are there. Actually,
she looks really good. I really enjoy her.
Jessica Wiles.
I thought this was fine. It looked like I get it, but
did she have a Star of David as a snowflake?
I think it's just. I don't think it's intentional. I don't think it's intentionally a Star of David, but
intentional or not, it's a Star of David.
Yeah.
Anyway, total side note.
And I think this is fine.
I agree. It's fine. That's a great description for this look. It's not bad. It's certainly not bad, and it is good, but it's not bad.
I like Candy's a lot too. I think Candy is a hood bitch going to the Catskills for the first time to go skiing with her friends and not realizing how cold it's gonna be. She's like, I'm gonna go out, bitch. I'm going skiing in my swimsuit. I think Candy looks great. I love this look.
She does look good, but you know it's one of my least favorite things. You already know what I want to say.
The thong.
A thong over tights. It looks stupid.
It does not.
It does. I said what I said and it looks dumb.
I think
thongs go in your ass. The point of a thong is to go in your ass crack.
But it's also drag. Like I'm not.
I don't like it, Monet. I said what I said. I don't like it. I think it looks stupid.
You're out of control.
Comment below. Do you think that the thong over the pads looks crazy? Or is that just me? Comment below. I want to know what you all think.
I was also jealous because my feet have always been too big, but I used to be jealous of bitches in the winter in New York who could fit moon boots. I always wanted moon boots, but my feet are just so big I can never fit them.
My first winter in New York, I thought that you could wear rain boots as snow boots, baby.
And your feet were freezing.
When I say they might make your feet even colder.
Yes,
I was in so much pain. I have to pee. I'll be right back. I'll tell you the story of me and my fucking Hunter rain boots that I got on sale at Nordstrom Rack.
Girl.
They're called Hunters, right?
Hunters, yeah, Hunter rain boots.
So I had a pair of Hunters, and because I was like, well, I don't want my feet to get wet. And y'all, I swear, it traps the cold in. And I used to live in Ozone Park, Queens. I was a 20-minute walk from the train.
No, ma'am.
20-minute walk from the Ozone Park stop on the A train in Brooklyn. And I don't know if for those of you who don't know how in Queens, if you don't know how New York City is, Queens is the largest borough. Queens wraps around Brooklyn. Brooklyn is kind of inside of Queens. So Queens kind of does like this thing here, and it starts like up near LaGuardia in the Bronx, and then it wraps around, goes up to Long Island, and then it goes all the way down to Far Rockaway, and kind of like, and Brooklyn is inside of it. So you take the A train from Manhattan, you have to go all the way through Brooklyn, and then back into Queens for Ozone Park right before Jamaica Bay, but when you cross over Jamaica Bay, you get into Far Rockaway. Long story short, it was a very, very long train ride. So I had to walk 20 minutes in the snow, uphill both ways. Oh, it was horrible. And then ride the train. So my feet were able to get warm when I was on the train, but it was miserable. Absolutely miserable.
I used to fuck with
You have to get real snow boots.
I used to fuck this dude in Ozone Park named Kenny, and we used to we would fuck in my car, in the coexist wagon, or we used to like
this mobile.
I would go in the alley behind his house, and I would like wait sometimes like 20, 30 minutes, and he would give me the signal, and I would go into his house, and we would like sneak into the basement because like his entire family lived in the house. We would sneak in the basement and like do stuff in the bathroom.
I tried tried to look up in a car maybe like 5 or 6 months ago, and it's just not.
Why?
Because Jacob was asleep.
I am
And
dead.
he was like, I can't host. And I was like, okay, maybe this car thing. And I was like,
I am
Whose
dead.
car?
my car.
Bob, first of all, sucking a dick in a car is the worst. The console in the middle is in the way. You can't really get on top of it. The other option is going to
Well, I
back.
drive an SUV, but small. It's more of a crossover. I drive a very small SUV.
It's never a good idea. Another option is
It's
kind
not
of going
good.
in the back seat together, but then there's not enough space for you to really do your thing. And then
You're right.
And also when you're sitting down like this, the dick is not at its full,
It was bad. You're right. It was. Where were you when I needed you?
Would you be
Did
there
you do
for me? I'm
everything?
there for you.
Since you know everything, and you got all the fucking answers. Who was gonna suck my dick?
Okay, let's go on to Jimbo. I don't know what RuPaul was seeing. I did not like this little girl. I said, "What in the fucking shave pluck bird?" I did not like this.
I don't understand it's too busy that I can't really see. It just looks like a big white blob.
Yeah, and the hair. I don't understand how the hair. I thought this is not it. This is not it. No.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Let's
Yeah, I don't love this look. But I can appreciate that it looks like it, looks expensive. Let's do a quick run through of the fame games. Okay, Monica Beverly Hills. I love this look on Monica Beverly Hills.
I would like it if the shorts were not shorts. Like it looks like a little like matronly. It makes it look like she's wearing like a diaper.
Oh, because it's a bike tard. You wish it was like a leotard
Yeah,
instead?
that looks like a little.
That would be cuter.
Yeah, and also I wish she would cinch just a little more. And it's also the trans colors, I believe. Just the colors of the trans.
I thought it was all white. I can't tell. I feel like I like Naysha Lopez. I wish Naysha would pad a little because this is not giving.
Well, I would say the prompt was, what was it? It was a snow bunny.
Yeah,
Like this is giving me more Ice Queen than Snow Bunny. And again, this looks expensive. It's beautiful, but I will say it's still in the world of like winter and ice, but more like Ice Queen than Snow Bunny.
I think Mrs. Kasha Davis is doing a joke about piss play.
Like when people piss in the snow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is Darian Lake wearing? I don't get it.
She's razor blades. Like she's going like drugs, like snow.
Oh,
Like how you cut your cocaine.
I don't like her or Kasha Davis's look.
Yeah, I don't. I liked it because I was saying I was like I can't believe no one did it like any cocaine jokes. I was like what, but I think I wish she would have went a different way about it. She just has a credit card. Okay, a credit card to kind of do the lines as well. Yeah, she's like,
is that James?
Yeah, that's James Mansfield.
I didn't even recognize her. I had no clue who that was. Literally no clue.
She almost looks like Alaska. She looks like a cross between Alaska and Isis from Canada's Drag Race.
I was thinking a little bit of Roxy Andrews.
Like her girl, what the fuck?
You take someone's name and you use it to bully them. Like when Terry's called me slob the drag thing.
Mm-hmm.
When they say Boxy Mandrew.
I don't understand why they call it Boxy because Roxy always had shape. So I don't even understand where.
I think it's just to be me. I don't think slob the drag is because I'm some big slob. But I think that you just take someone's name and you just flip it. And you go Boxy Mandrews, and it just ended up being we used to call Jinx drinks.
I remember, bitch. I used to call her drinks. That was the last time on that tour on that Hair Tour tour. That was right before she got sober. Drinks was drinking, honey. She was wild on that tour. Anyway,
Drinks Monsoon. And then used to call, what are some other great ones? I've heard instead of Sherry Vine, Scary Swine.
I call her. I don't know if people do it. I call her Jackie Feet because she never wears heels. Her fucking feet always hurt. Jackie Feet is just always just in flats because she can't wear heels.
Is there a Bianca Rio one?
Is there one for Bianca? Not that I know of. I do like calling Monet slow mo. Slow mo is probably one of the funniest things that I've come up with off the fly. I was like, not slow, and I always come slow mo.
Anyway, can we get bitches to fan games? James, I think this is fine. It looks a little cheap to me.
Yeah, it is fine, and I agree with your critique.
I can
Kahana
Kahana
looks. This is beautiful.
is very beautiful. She looks like a zoomed in a microscopic icicle or snowflake, whatever.
But from Vegas, which is all of her look.
Every look.
This is a coincidence, but this is also the same look that Lux made. Lux Noir London made for the ball challenge.
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of what Lux made for the challenge. I can see that. That's my one critique about Katana. Like this does look like a snowflake, like a microscopic version, but she's always in that Vegas world, girl. She is always in Vegas.
And Lalaurie's outfit is, I do not like this. At all. Oh, at all.
Yeah. I will say her Nude Illusion, spot on. I saw her video on Twitter first, and I didn't realize that was Nude Illusion until I got super close. I was like, wow, her skin looks so good. And I realized
this bitch looks like a motherfucking noodle.
Yeah, so Jimbo's in the top, everyone else is in the bottom. And so basically Jimbo gets to decide who's going home if he wins a lip sync. Well, that's every week, duh. But she has to.
And this is the first time they showed us everyone's voting, and it would have been a tie because everyone voted for someone different.
They did?
Yes, they showed us. They showed us right there in the episode. They didn't make us go to Untucked. They showed us in the episode. Each of the bottom 3 queens voted for a different person.
Right.
And the lip sync assassin is Silky Nut and Nicki Minaj. They lip sync to the song Freakazoid, which I've never heard the song before.
I never heard of it either. What do you think about Jimbo doing reprising their baloney character thing?
I think as soon as I saw Jimbo in the baloney look, I was like, she's gonna finally win a lip sync. I think that I like because this character is a hit every time. RuPaul loves it. It's hard
when
to
Jimbo
lip sync.
Baloney, imagine in a world. Imagine if Jimbo the baloney just landed on RuPaul's face. Imagine.
It'd be even funnier.
Do you think Ru would find that funny?
Well, Ru seems repulsed by food sometimes.
He doesn't like to
but
watch
it seems
people
to be
eat
specific
food.
about condiments.
No, it's watching people eat food he can't do.
But I mean, I think Ru probably have a good sense of humor about it. Ru has a pretty good sense of humor.
He does, but I would be mad if I'm in my drag or filming my show and a big wet piece of bologna slapped me in my face. I'll be so annoyed.
I wouldn't be mad. It's just bologna. I mean, I've been like I've thrown water in your face on stage. Now you're mad because piece of bologna.
What do you throw water in my face? You have never thrown water in my face on stage. That was on
Do I literally?
That was on the
Are you literally going to make me go find the footage?
Tour. That was the rivalry tour when we were doing a song where we did that every week. When I would do it to myself. So
yeah, that's water, Monet. You just said you've never wait. You just said you've never thrown water in my face. That was on stage during the Sibling rivalry tour.
But context matters. So what Bob was talking about in our drag queen suicide, we would do a song where for weeks I was doing it and splashing water in my face. So one night Bob came and did it to me, so it made sense. But if I was just on stage doing my thing, you just splashing water. And first of all, you would never do that. We don't have that type of relationship. But that's different.
But there's context for the baloney too, Monet. The baloney has context.
Yeah, RuPaul did not. RuPaul is not expecting to get a baloney flown in his face.
RuPaul is literally doing this, and RuPaul is actively participating in the baloney throwing. When Jimbo goes, "Are you hungry, Mama?" I assume you didn't watch Canada versus the World, but I mean UK versus the world. But Jimbo goes, "Are you hungry, Mama?"
I've seen a number.
RuPaul says yes, and she holds her hands out as if to say, "Throw the baloney at me." And then when she throws, she picks it up and she has fun with it. So it's not like Jimbo just walked on the runway while RuPaul was doing her opening monologue and then hit her in the face with a piece of bologna. There's context for it.
A little bit of context, but it's not the same as you splashing me with water.
But to be fair, you said it's never happened.
You're right. I did say that. And I corrected myself immediately afterwards. So now what?
I love this new trend you're doing. Because it's finally happening after years. You're not apologizing yet, but you're acknowledging. Or do you want to apologize to me?
Apologize to my fucking dick in your nose, ho.
Yeah. You have never. I don't think you've ever apologized to me on this podcast.
Oh my God,
before.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Have you? Do you want to apologize for not apologizing?
Skip.
I can't hear you, Princess. She got so much motherfucking mouth.
So Jimbo wins the lip sync against Silky Nutmeg Ganache, finally winning.
Oh, I want to say something real quick about that too. It is hard to win a lip sync against someone who's doing what Jimbo is doing.
Like doing a funny character.
It's like when Bendela Krim was doing Anaconda against, was it Shangela?
Yeah.
It was Aja LaBeija.
Aja.
And she was like, yeah.
When she's like, everything Aja does, she just does a goofy version of it. Like, it's hard to win. It's like almost impossible to win that lip sync. When someone's doing that, they're just like, you can't compete with that.
They're sucking all the air off the stage.
Honestly. But if I had lost every lip sync I've ever done, I would do anything to win one. So I don't blame her.
You don't blame her?
I don't blame her.
Do y'all hear this? I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her. That makes I don't blame her.
Okay, now you fix it. You said, but I don't blame her.
I don't blame her. Do you want me to say I don't blame her?
That's how you say
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, I'm from Alabama, okay? I used to live in Alabama.
That being said, Jimbo.
Do you agree that she won that lip sync?
I don't know. I think stuff like that is more fun in the moment. Like in the room, I'm sure it's really funny. Watching it on TV, because we've seen the gag of the baloney, I wasn't like as gagged by it. So I think maybe in the room it just felt different.
It's kind of a great drag name, Gagga the Baloney.
Gagga the Baloney?
My stage name is Gagga the Baloney.
Girl.
Wait, what happened with that? You were on a season when there was a tie, weren't you? No, not that kind of tie, but like, not that kind of tie. Weren't you on a season where there was a tie from all the girls voting?
From the past couple episodes, you have done at every turn, you have tried to come from this fucking podcast. And I will not.
That's not what I was saying. Weren't you on a season where there was a tie in the voting of who goes home? Was that not your season of All Stars?
No, there was a tie in a lip sync, and me and Manila both won, and we both had the same, or no one went home. I don't remember.
There was one episode or one season where the girls voted and it was a tie, and then
no, it wasn't my.
And
season.
then you broke the tie.
No, on All Star 7, I broke the tie of stars because I had the most stars.
Oh yeah, with no warning.
I'm doing some quick research. I don't think there's been a tie like that where we're on All Stars yet. I think every time there has been a tie in the votes, the queen who gets to choose wins.
Girl,
I think I just did some quick research and I don't see that.
You got to get together. This Mr. Light, Lister Light, whatever you're doing, girl. It is your memory.
My GBG go. The GBG.
Your fucking PCP go.
Wait, what is it? What are they? What are the letters?
They're THC, CBD,
THC. I love that video you posted of me saying "bitch" over and over. That is really funny.
Oh, I literally made a TikTok video of it because I was watching this video. I was like, Bob is being so aggressive. Look this way.
That shit is so funny.
Oh wait, what did I put it? Oh,
okay. Sorry. In All Stars 6, it did happen between Scarlet Envy and Jan, and then it defaulted back to Trinity K. Bonet,
she changed houses. She changed houses.
Trinity K.
And then it defaulted back to Trinity, who, even though she lost the lip sync.
The ookie kooky and spooky Trinity
So
K.
essentially,
Bonet.
they used her lipstick as the tiebreaker.
I put this video to this out.
If someone said name only one bitch, the first bitch I'm gonna say out loud is a bitch named Monet, ex bitch ass Shay.
That is so.
But you took out my last bitch. The last bitch is the most important one. Let me watch this. You undercutting my comedy. You don't want me to shine.
Oh my God.
Why you don't wait? You didn't put it on TikTok.
I haven't put it yet.
Also,
what?
You look great, by the way, but this gives ultimate. This is uncle energy. This is uncle energy. I mean, you are an uncle. I understand that, but this is the post you make when you are officially not the young generation anymore. This is younger than dad. It's younger than dad, but it's older than cousin.
You just bullied me. I just deleted it.
No, you did not.
I did.
Did you really?
I did. You just bullied me.
Oh my God. What did you just, someone said, one of the comments said, why do you look like my Nigerian uncle?
You just bullied me. I just deleted it.
You look like my Nigerian. Oh God. All right, Monet, who's going to win? Who's winning All-Stars 8? Jimboline. I mean, something could happen next week. You never know. Because next week's episode doesn't seem like it's the finale.
Yeah, it's a regular episode.
3.
It's a regular episode.
So
next week is a makeover.
Yeah, it's a makeover. So are they doing a top 2?
I think it's a top 2.
RuPaul said, I heard y'all's feedback about the top 4. I heard the feedback. We're gonna do top 1, and that bitch is still gonna have to compete.
Honestly, that would be fair. It's like you do one final challenge, and if you do not do well, you don't win. That would be crazy. By yourself.
That would be crazy.
That would be
do you think you could ever host a reality competition show?
Yes.
Thank you for coming on my TED Talk.
Do you have any follow-up questions?
What would it be? What would your TV show be?
Oh, I fully want to do, and I want to host like a Big Brother style drag race. I want to do, not drag race, queer competition show where it's a bunch of queer people living in a house competing for
Big
stuff.
Mother.
I've seen that one. I mean, again, I told you, I've said this many times. Season 10, we fully thought they were like transitioning into like a top model type of drag race where they would follow us in the house and we live together. We thought that was going to happen.
I have 2 ideas for shows I want to host. One's called One Funny Bitch, where it's just like any comedians or people who work in the world of comedy. You don't have to be a stand-up, but like a comedy person who's just not a cis straight man. Mm-hmm. So like the girls, gays, and days of comedy. One Funny Bitch. And each week we are like, I come out like, you are 10 funny bitches. Then when you are 9 funny bitches. Then the final one I go, you are 1 funny bitch.
That's funny.
And each week you have to do something new, like a parody. You have to write for someone else. You have to make someone laugh without saying a word. You have to do acting. You have to do stand-up. So you have to do all these different forms of comedy.
That's great. I love that.
And then I would like to host a show called You Made It, where I highlight these amazing, like imagine Project Runway, but for costume designers. Like, people don't realize, like, fashion is great, but costuming is bananas.
Oh, yeah.
These costume designers are, and there doesn't seem to be a show for costume designers.
Costume designers. I mean, some costume designers have been on shows like Project Runway, like Chris Marsh and other people, but there's not like a show solely for costume designers, which I think would be a fun show to watch.
But I want to call it You Made It. And on You Made It, I would, and each week you do like a burlesque, or a clown costume, a drag queen costume, a period piece, your own, like your best thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I like that. Well, put it on the universe. And am I going to host it with you?
I'll have you as a guest judge or guest. Yeah, you'll be. But I don't think I want to host this one with you. Do you want me to host Big Sister with you?
And I call her Big Sister.
Big Fister?
Wow. Hey, Big Fister. Spend.
I mean, you're a big fist. You have a huge fist. All right, we're going on too long. You do have, Monet, you literally have a whole, you have a whole special called Fist of Glory, but I can't mention fisting. Now it's
I did not say, all I did was, that's all I did. So it sounds like you're projecting.
Give us some context for that, please.
Contextualize my fucking fist across your face. Goodbye, bitch. Am I not coming over? Leave me alone. I'm coming.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.